So there's gonna be more for Jess than Vanessa, because Vanessa has been through a few coach sneak peeks already in her time. So what happens really is basically we have this group called Inspired for More. I think you're already in it, Jessica. I think I'm gonna just check right away so that way I can make sure that you're in it and that you're an admin in it, so that way you can add your own people. So basically what happens is we just add people to this group. I always say wait and add them until, probably next week. I just made you an admin. So maybe wait until like Monday and then add them, and if you have anybody interested, take down, like, ask for their email address, their phone number, best way to get a hold of them, and then get this in get them in this group. So basically, as coaches and on our team, basically what we need to do is, it's just a coach sneak peek. You guys really don't have to do anything. I pretty much do everything. I put up the live video. Sometimes I go live. I think this time I'm going to just pre-record a video and then pop it up. That's me, my little homework for over the weekend, and just pop it in there on Thursday, so it's not really a specific time. People can just watch whenever they want. I have gone live in the past before, and some people hop on, some people don't, some people come back to watch it. Like, it just kind of depends on where everybody's at and what everybody's doing and their work schedule and things like that too, and kids and whatnot. So a lot of times people will watch it later, but you definitely want to keep track of who and what you're adding to the group, because then you can follow up with them. And basically what this is it's probably like, I try not to make it too long, but typically it's about 45 minutes of just me talking and me explaining about, like, what we do as coaches. Like, I usually try and show, like, our challenge group, kind of like share my screen and show them. I usually show them, like, Team Arise page, because our team page is kind of not very exciting yet, which we definitely, that's a goal, to make it more exciting, more coaches. So, just know that that's kind of what it's about. As far as what you guys can do is, you guys can be posting in there, like, during the week, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, be posting, be talking about coaching, like how it's changed your life, even if it hasn't quite changed your life. Maybe, I know Vanessa, she's been able to buy concert tickets, or she's been able to buy, just whatever, cute workout clothes, just kind of as an extra income for a teacher. So just, even if it hasn't, like, obviously, Jessica, you're still pretty new, so you haven't even really earned your first paycheck yet. It'll be next week when it deposits into your bank account. So you can't really say, like, oh my gosh, like, I was able to, pay on my Ranger. So it's going to be one of those things that you're just going to have to share about your vision, maybe talking about sharing and, making that Ranger payment, like we talked this morning. Same with Vanessa too, like, maybe talking about, I know this September is kind of slower, so maybe talking about your vision, of, hopefully one day being a stay-at-home mom, or, not having to worry about maternity leave and things like that. So, just kind of talking about things like that. And that's really what it's about. And then, like I said, I post the video in there on Thursday, and then we just kind of follow up with people, like, probably the next day, starting and kind of seeing, like, what, people were able to watch it and what they thought of it, and kind of like where their head is with coaching. I'm just laughing at Jessica. Drake is like, he's like, give me. Okay, so really, how do we invite? This is not going to be a long call at all, you guys, because I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory, like, what a coach sneak peek is. But I just kind of want to go over a few things of, like, inviting to the coach sneak peek. So one thing is, you can still invite the same way. You can invite the people that you've been talking to, but instead of making a challenge group invite, make it a coaching invite. For me, it is very rare that people sign up and actually want to coach. All right, that happens very rarely. Usually they're in my challenge group for a while and trying that out, and then they want to coach. I think Jessica is probably one of the only ones who's like, I'm ready to do this. Let's do this. Alyssa's another one. She was only in the challenge group, I think, like 1 or 2 months, and she's an Emerald coach. So she's definitely rocking. She's doing something right. So, um, so just know that, there's different ways of inviting, but that is kind of the first one, is obviously just doing your basic invite, and not, just kind of doing something instead of not doing a challenge group, doing a coaching invite. The other way is Insta stories. So I just did on my Insta stories this afternoon when I was sitting in the combine with Taylor that I didn't know I was going to be out there for hours because just things were happening and getting stuck and whatever. So anyway, finally told him, I was like, I have to pee. I want to be home. So anyway, what I did on my Insta stories is I posted kind of like a series or a slideshow, whatever you want to call it. And I did it with the Unfold app. So basically I just went in the Unfold app and did a bunch of pictures. And if you don't have a bunch of pictures of you being on the team like Vanessa does because she was at Summit, but Jessica, you won't. So just do pictures of yourself, do pictures of your transformation, maybe of when you're pregnant and showing yourself getting in shape, do some pictures of being with Drake and being a mom. And doing kind of something like that and talking about like, hey, I made this decision to do this business and I still work full-time, I'm a full-time teacher, I'm whatever. And then you can kind of sub in the rest, like, hey, I'm looking for girls who would want to join us. I have found that when you do the polls are really great, but a lot of people lately were just hitting mine, like their thumb would hit it, and I don't know, people are like, must have weird crazy thumbs that are all over their hands, because like so many people would hit it and they would be like, oops, I didn't mean to hit that, and I'm like, it's way up here in the top right corner, like how do you not mean to hit it, and so for me, I've been doing just drop me your email below, so that way there's no poll, but it's something that you can kind of test drive, and if you have a lot of people hitting it on accident, then you might want to go to the email. But both work great. So you poll or email thing. I don't get a great response with emails though, but I feel like the thing of it is when people do give you their email, they're serious about it. Another way to invite is by people that watch that story, that slideshow story. Say, hey, I saw you were catching a glimpse of my coaching journey. Would you want to be added to my coach sneak peek to learn more about what I do? That would be a great way to invite. Another great way to invite is by doing a post about it. So I did a post about it today. I'm probably going to do another one Sunday. I'm probably going to do one on Monday. I'm going to talk it up for sure. My goal, you guys, is in my planner. I have like kind of little note sheets that you can write on. Not every month has these, usually the shorter months do. But basically I numbered all the way down to 25. So my goal is to get 25 people in this group that are serious. I already have one that she dropped her email or gave me her email. So just kind of know that, like, have a set goal of like the amount of people, the number of people that you want to add, and then kind of go from there. And like I said, doing a post about it, and then once you post about it, then you can come back and invite those people that liked or commented on it, kind of like doing your free invites, like I call them. When people like or comment on your post, whether it's a health and fitness post or whether it's a coaching post, they're kind of easy peasy invites to be like, okay, like you open that door, you like my post, so now I'm going to talk to you about it. And so this is a really great way too. And it just can be something simple like, hey, thank you so much for the love on my post. It's really encouraging. I love what I get to do. Would you like to be added into our, like behind the scenes sneak peek group to learn more about what I do? Sometimes I'll even say like, it's no pressure. You can just listen whenever you get time. And I'll follow, the video will be uploaded on Thursday, so you can watch it anytime on Thursday or Friday, and I'll follow up with you on Monday or something, just so that way they know. I've also been taking their email address for a reason, because With their email addresses, you not only have another way to contact them, but you also can send them an email, especially like on Monday. You could drop them an email or drop them a text and be like, hey, Sarah, like I added you to our Inspired for More group, just making sure that you saw, because that way people are added to all kinds of other crazy groups. And people are like, oh my gosh, another makeup group or another group, whatever, so just so that way she knows, the Sarah or whoever knows that this is the group that she wanted to be in, and gave her email address and stuff for. So that's another way. And then you could also email them after, to see what they thought. If anything, I really like doing these towards the end of the month because sometimes then you'll get some signups for October starting off right away, and they'll be like, oh, I don't know, I'm not really ready to coach yet, but I do want to join your accountability group, from what they see. Like you can always I plan on showing some transformations, but that's another thing that you guys can do too, is be posting in the group, like showing some transformations, like picking some out from even our Country Strong group, or whether it's your own transformation, and talking about that. It doesn't always necessarily have to be like, well, it should be coaching related, but it doesn't always necessarily have to be like income or whatever, because coaching has so many different aspects. Yeah, it has the income, it has the health and fitness side. We obviously get in shape to do this, or somewhat in shape, while we're coaching. You can be a new coach and be out of shape, but still get in shape while you're, inviting others to join you. So that's kind of the beauty of it. Yeah, that's kind of what a coaching sneak peek is. That's kind of how to invite. Like I said, this call wasn't going to be long because it's kind of self-explanatory. You don't need to I don't know, you don't need to do a whole lot and think a whole lot about it. It's just more something that just put a conscious effort every single day in inviting X amount of people. Maybe that's 15 people to the business opportunity, or 5 or 10, besides just your challenge group invites. If you're doing 20 or 25 invites per day, just make half of those for coaching and half for the challenge group, and just kind of whatever you're doing, just maybe do a little extra, or include those invites into what you're already doing. Vanessa, did I miss anything?
No, I don't think so. I think you got it. Did you say that we were supposed to post, like, you want us to post like a little something every day, Monday through Thursday?
Well, yeah, I mean, just you don't have to post every single day, but just like here and there, like like Jessica maybe Monday and Vanessa Tuesday or whatever, just kind of fill in, and whoever else wants to post Thursday or Wednesday or Friday, just kind of like their story, maybe how they got started, maybe a transformation picture, and maybe something about coaching, how it's changed their life, or that they're thankful, even for the community. Like so many people join this opportunity for the income. Yes, it's great to have a side income, but a lot of people don't know that they're getting like a best friend or the community aspect of it as well too. So that's important too. So yeah, something like that. Like I said, it doesn't have to be you don't have to be in there every single day, but just maybe if everybody would just post once, throughout the time.
Yep, that sounds good.
All right. I think that is everything. Nothing else really for announcements. Be talking about the pumpkin spice Shakeology because there's still some left. Let's see. Even like I told Jessica today, I think a lot of us, sometimes we forget about like Beach Bars or the collagen or Energize. So like even helping people with 3 boxes of Beach Bars or 5 Energizes can sometimes be a lot of commission, so sometimes doing a poll or something like that for talking about that on your Insta stories is great too. But yeah, I don't think there's really any other announcements. Let me just look through here real quick. I didn't really do that before the call. Oh, and one other thing is I know Rose in Team Arise, she was looking for people to hop on team calls. I tagged Vanessa in there. I didn't know if you'd be interested or not, but for doing team calls. Like I said, I know my time is getting kind of limited with baby coming to do team calls, but it might be something to think about even for Jessica too. Like I did a new call, or I did a Team Rise call when I was a fairly new coach. And honestly, I have to say I would recommend it. It brings you out of your comfort zone a lot. But it also improves your speaking skills, not only for your Insta stories, but also for, like going live. Some people do, like I've been trying to do pregnancy vlogs on my Instagram or like IGTV, even going live in the challenge group. Like all of that is really great practice. So even if you have a topic that you like to talk about, like you feel like you're really strong in so far in coaching, like whether that's inviting or challenge groups or talking to people, building relationships, even just focusing like on your health and fitness journey or something inspiring that you want to talk about, definitely do it. I think I think my first call on Team Rise was talking about like overcoming negative mindset or something like that, I think. But it was a long time ago. It was like 4.5 years ago. But yeah, definitely do that. I saw that Rose was kind of looking. The promo codes, be using those. There's still plenty of time left in this month to use those. For some reason, I only got one promo code and I used all mine last month, but whatever. So I used my one promo code already. Let's see, just the $20 off morning meltdown. Oh, another thing before I forget, because I saw it on here, is just if you hit Success Club, like within your 1 or 2, they give you 2 months as a new coach. You will be a success starter. So basically you'll get a free call with like corporate and they'll talk to you about just the business and getting kind of your coaching business set up. If you hit Success Club for 3 months in a row, as a new coach, so like obviously you kind of get 2 months with being a new coach, like your kind of first 2 months are kind of combined. But anyway, if you hit it for your first 3 months, you get a free ticket to Summit next year. So definitely think about that. That would be awesome. It's in New Orleans next year. Vanessa is going. I'm going, I think. Allie, Kayla, Jessica, Arverson, pretty much everybody that went this year is going next year, and hopefully we have more. My goal is to double the group that we had this year to go next year. It'd be awesome though if we could triple that. So yeah, I think that's everything. I don't want to keep you guys too long. Pretty self-explanatory. Thanks for hopping on, and keep me posted on how everything's going or how the sneak peek is going, if you're having good luck. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Good night.